Well, hello YouTube. Here we are with a bit of a video. Well, if you're wondering why you're looking at a bunch of shopping bags from various retail locations, and of course a shoebox full of Hot Wheels cars, well, the time has come for me to hang these cars up. Now, if you're one of those collectors who think these are rare collector cars, well, then you may want to look away now. I purchased these cars over the last few years mainly for one purpose, and that is for wall decoration. Now, of course, these cars were already put on the shelf. They're already dug through. They're already dropped. Some of them have dog ears. Some of them have, imperfect packaging. So therefore, that really severely degrades any value of any vehicles. I haven't really made any effort to collect sets per se. I just bought cars that I liked, cars that were kind of neat looking, or, vehicles that meant something to me. So, with the intention of, having wall hangers. I used to have a large collection of Hot Wheels years ago, and they were wall hangers then. But of course, due to circumstances of moving and stuff like that, that collection kind of went away. So of course, I've always wanted to do it again. So well, here's the time to do it again. So of course, here we are in my editing studio. I've kind of had this corner here of the editing studio going up along, the wall here. Always planned out for the Hot Wheels. I have no idea how many cars I have. I have no idea how many this space will hold. But hey, as the collection, if you want to call it, grows, we can expand it all the way around the room. Come on down over top of my unboxing table if you want to go from there. And there's always room on top, the cupboards and stuff like that to expand the collection if I move a few more, goodies. So I will put you on the old tripod here. Pretty much set you up. We'll start slapping the cars on the wall. See how far we get. Of course, the cards are the standard, size. But some of the little bubbles where the cars go into are different sizes. So I'm going to pick the two cards right there, the two in from, the left-hand side, which is the 57 Chevy and the 34 Ford. They're the largest bubbles, and pretty much space the next row off them. I haven't quite decided if I want to expose the full card, the car as well as the picture, like that, or if I want to overlap them like this. Because really you're not really looking at the card per se, you're more looking at the car. Of course, if I do that, with exposure to the sun and a few things like that, the cards will fade, of course, with the blockage. But again, I'm not doing this for the collector value. I'm doing it more for, the looking at, right, the decoration. If I do overlap them, it'll save quite a bit of space. If I do overlap them, I'll probably be able to get like 20-25 cars per row. So we'll cross that one when we get there, and away we go. So pretty much, guys, I'll start hanging these up. I'll kind of throw a little bit of music, a little bit of fast forward, and away we go. Okay guys, so here we go. Of course you've seen us there on camera put the first few rows in. Well, to save you the boredom of me putting, well, the Hot Wheels cars on the wall, pretty much did her, and away we go. Of course, in no particular order, you know, we got them all up. We kind of got the 60s cars kind of going into 70s cars. You know, you got some of the, you know, full customized type of cars, as well as the semi-stock, you know, looking cars. The only two cars that seem to be grouped together are a couple of 64 Cougars. The rest are all, you know, scattered. There's no, like I said, they're not really grouped together. You know, the Fords, the Chev, the Dodges, and we got a couple of DeLoreans. One thing here, this one up here is the Back to the Future DeLorean, you know, the time machine with blue tinted glass. We have a DeLorean down here that's got just the clear type of glass, and then there's a red one up here. Like I said, they're not really grouped together, they're just kind of there. Pretty much I got one motorcycle up there. Of course, the Monte Carlo. You know, I collected the cars that I like. Nothing really spectacular, nothing really fancy. Just like I said, this one's the Fast and Furious car. It's pretty much the only one I was able to find at all. I wish I could have found a few more, but of course they are probably the rare ones. Here is another DeLorean. So of course, pretty much just when you thought you had them all hanging up, you find yourself another bag. So pretty much guys, I'll slap the rest of these up on the walls, and then the collection is good to go for the time being. Okay guys, so here we go. I just hung up the last 20 cars that I found. Of course, we got ourselves a Morris Mini, which is the first one for my recent collection. And of course I picked up a 1500 Dodge Ram. And of course we got the 50 years Myers Manx. I had 2 or 3 of these in my collection back in like 2003, but you know, they're gone now. A Dodge Charger Drift. Of course another Mercury Cougar. And of course, you know, a Toyota Tundra Custom 69 Chevrolet pickup. And of course the USS Vengeance from Star Trek. Now, of course, in this little town here, there's only 2 places to buy Hot Wheels. There used to be 2 or 3 more places on top of that, but they've closed over the years or quit carrying toys altogether. So, you know, they're kind of getting hard to find, and the ones you do find are extremely picked over or damaged, or just seems to be the same cars over and over and over. Way back in 2003, a lot of the cars were like this Corvette, just a plain car. You know, they didn't have the flames, they didn't have all the fancy things, and they were just kind of just a car, right? So of course, when I seen, you know, the new design in like whatever it would have been 2011, 2012 with all the flames and stuff, you know, I wasn't too keen on all that, so I didn't collect, you know, because I was thinking, well, you know, maybe it's just a fad and maybe it'll pass, but obviously it's, here. So of course, out of the 90 cars that I have to date currently, but pretty much guys, you know, again, these are not collector's cars for me. These are more wall hangers. These are something to look at over something to collect. So of course, for you guys that are collectors, you probably cringe at me hanging these on the walls, exposing them to humidity and all that, but you know, that's kind of the way they are, right? But that pretty much concludes the hanging of my Hot Wheels collection. It's been a few years in the making. Finally got the space to do it and all that good stuff, and away we go. So, as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.